BG, the ruler, street sweepers, the mafia, I'm VNT CEO. We're live in full effect. This is the 666 installment of the Real Right Show. We got some dope guests lined up for this evening. We have the Sweet to Elite Hypergamous dating coach, Coach Lee. We also have Vonderella for the artist spotlight. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Okay, make sure y'all hit me up on my website, www.beingtheruler.com. Okay, if you have any inquiries, if you would like to schedule an interview, any type of business consultations, or if you want to book me, email me booking info at therealrightshow@yahoo.com. All right, we're going to get into it. Happy Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? We're closing it out. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. We have a lot of the events. We try to get as many events as possible to post on the page, but I do want to be a lot more active in the events and have more team members, street team for promo, for event planning, for event coordinating, for live remote broadcasting at the events, community events. So I do need more influencers. I need more media specialists so that we can start the street promo team for Rainbow Reads Radio. So check in again. Email me your resume, you know what I'm saying, your business ideas, your booking info, and we can go from there. All right. So happy Pride Month. Very, very active month. It's a beautiful thing being able to see so many people from so many different walks of life, but still have a common denominator to come together and enjoy life and celebrate each other's similarities and differences. And one thing that I love about my community is they really do support their people. They are very supportive of their people. They come out, they support, they promote, you know, whether it's cliquish or not. It's just like that, period. Everybody gonna support who they want to support. People are gonna do business with whoever they want to do business with. So I think the more that we just continue to support each other as much as possible and kind of keep the word out there and keep empowering each other and keep raising awareness about some of these issues that we have been facing coming up in life, and how a lot of our members are facing a lot of issues now. We have a lot of trans killings. We have a lot of guys, you know, being killed by dates. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit going on for real. But I just wanted to say happy Pride Month and major shout out to all of the promoters who put these events together, because I do know that there is a lot more support needed from our community, for our community, to our community. So there are some grants that I do want to put you guys on. As far as resources, there are some minority-based and minority-based grants. There are some grants just for the LGBTQIA community. There are some grants just for Indigenous African American women. There are some grants for business owners. There are grants just for people who are in the trucking industry. So as long as you do the research and do the work and your business is structured properly, you should have no problems. We're going to get more into detail with grants and some of the terminology, some of the things you need to do as a business owner to legitimately even be eligible for some of these grants. Because just because you are an entrepreneur, that doesn't necessarily make you a business owner. You know, and there's no shade. I'm just being honest, you know. All right. So grants, loans, and fundings. We'll go ahead and get into that. All right. But before I do, I want to talk about my new courses that I just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Biz in the Box. My new course is basically, it's not even a course, it's basically just a vendor ebook full of vendors, sunglass vendors, bags, um, shoes, novelties, sex toys, all kind of shit. So definitely tap in if you want the Biz in the Box vendor list. And also my CP course. All right, a lot of y'all been, acting scary when it comes to stuff like that. And as you can see, I just did a free presentation for the people and for my fam, and kind of broke down the Swerve Bible and what was in it, and you know, gave you pointers on each subject that's in the Swerve Bible. I pretty much did the entire Swerve Bible on GP. But there were a lot of components that I left out of it that aren't that they didn't get, that is on the website inside the PowerPoint presentation. So definitely head over to my website, www.bingtheruler.com, if you want to purchase the Swerve Bible or any of my courses. All right. So Biz in the Box, vendor list. Okay, it's going for $75 right now. More than worth it. Over 10 pages full of vendors. Get you an online business. If you buy and hit me up and show me proof of purchase, I might help you take the next further and help you build a website, or help you actively get in contact with those vendors. All right. CP course. Y'all already know what it is. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I just made a CP ebook. It's going for $250. I'm gonna put it on my website. I haven't put these courses on my website just yet. I probably will by the end of the night. All right. Grant course already done. That will be available on my website soon as well. Travel on a Budget course, that will be on my website soon. All right. Real Estate Blueprint. The ebook is already made. All of these ebooks are already made. So if you want them outside of having to wait for them to drop on the website, then hit me up on my DM or my email address and just be like, hey man, I need one of those ebooks. I need the Real Estate Blueprint ebook, etc. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so coming to my website soon. And last but not least, my last ebook that I'm gonna do for this year is how to build your own podcast. All right, as y'all know, I've been doing this shit for some years. I've been doing it for a little minute. Worked for 4 different radio platforms across the United States. Been partnering with a lot of brands, a lot of businesses, a lot of liquor lines. Major shout out to Karma Tequila, my sponsor. Major shout out to Icon Mall, my sponsor. So I've been working closely with a lot of venues in Atlanta. Major shout out to Venus Flytrap. Major shout out to Lady Libra and Trapper John. I'll be interviewing her next month for the 777 edition. So major shout out to Atlanta. Y'all, I know what's up, man. Doing this shit for a minute, man. For real, man. Pulling up red carpets. You know what I'm saying? At the strip club, at Club Babes. You know what I'm saying? Different clubs in Atlanta doing artist interviews, red carpet. Posted. Y'all know what it's giving. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? It's a lot of work has been put in over the years. All right. So, I'm gonna give y'all some quick tips on grants and funding, and some of the things that you need to be conscious of prior to even applying for these grants. These are some of the things that you need to do and you need to be thinking about. Okay, and major shout out to Ellie Talks Money. I get a lot of my info from her and from a lot of other resources. I do a lot of research on YouTube. I buy a lot of people's courses and I learn them and I do the work and I pass information on. I create my own courses. I'm gonna be real with you, all right? So what problem or issues are you okay. So what issue does your business face, or what problems does your business solve? Okay, these are some of the type of things that you want to think about when you're building your business or when you are getting ready to apply for some of these grants, because these are some of the questions that they're probably going to ask you. 9 times out of 10, some of these questions, some of this info that I'm finna talk to you about, it's going to be on those grant applications because I've been actively applying myself for myself. Okay, and I know some of the commonality in these grant questions. Some of them only want a video and what you'll do with the money, like a pitch. Some of them it's a long, full, drawn out application. where they want your UEI number and your EIN number, where they want to know how much sales you bring in monthly, when they want to see actual bank statements, when they want to see actual your articles of organization, your business license, okay, where they actually ask for your website on the application. They'll actually, some of them actually ask for your website. So not trying to discourage you and saying if you don't have one, don't apply. But I promise you, these things that you see on these applications, the least amount of questions that you're able to ask or answer, or the least amount of resources that you're able to provide, the less qualified you are. I promise you. I believe that is how they narrow down, the winners, especially when there are only one or two winners, or 100 winners for a certain amount, or 50 winners for a certain amount. All right. So what problem is your business solving in the community? Okay. You may have heard of a needs-based statement. A needs-based statement is where you want to explain what your organization needs and why. Your needs should be based on quantitative research and a documented community need. In some cases, this can be augmented by qualitative data. Okay, sharing more about your target audience and geographic focus in this section is super important. Okay, there are some minority-owned business grants, some grants for nonprofits. Make sure, okay, you go to sam.gov and register your business. Like, not only for grants, but for on your business side as well. You need to hold up. I need my link to log in to call. I sent you the link. I'll send it to you. Okay, I'll send it to you on Instagram right now. Okay. All right, let me get this out of the way, and then I'm going to send it to you in a second. I got you. We have Coach Lee, who just checked in. Y'all already know what time it is. Major shout out to Sweet to Elite University. We got this. All right. As a business owner, register your business on sam.gov. Okay. Like I was telling y'all before, I'm not sure if y'all caught the wave yet, but every business owner should know, as effective April the 4th. Okay, the DUNS number has been switched to the UEI number. So make sure you not only go on sam.gov to register your business for grants, you need to also get your UEI number. It took me literally 2 minutes to get mine. Also, grants.gov. Grants.gov is a great resource for finding grants. Challenge.gov. That is another website for finding grants. Grantsforwomen.org. That is another resource for grants. Make sure you are writing these down. You already know what it's giving. You already know when I come live. You already know when I do a show, it's always going to give what it's supposed to be. You know I'm coming with the sauce. You know I'm coming with the methods. You know I'm coming with the coin. All right? Y'all know what it's giving. All right? But make sure y'all register on these sites for real. If you're trying to get some of this government funding, your business need to be structured correctly, and you need to be registered on some of these websites because they actually look to see. Some of them actually look to see. All right. So the MBDA, the Minority Business Development Agency, another resource for you to go and register your business on. All right. So those are some great sites for grants. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all a couple of them on here. I'm gonna share my screen and let y'all see. I just recently applied for the Fearless Fund. Okay, they still have some active grants for women. They just closed their men's grant, but you can come on here and you can go to Fearless Fund. Come on here, click grant programs, scroll down, and it's going to give you a list of grants that is available right now and the locations. Okay, so Fearless Fund is a great resource for grants. All right, Grant Watch. Grant Watch actually has information for Canada. I had some fam in Canada who needed some resources. I just like giving out resources, whether they needed one or not. A lot of times I just send my friends shit. Some of them look at me crazy and be like, "Man, what the fuck?" And then some of them actually appreciate it. But I know my position and I know what I'm here for. All right. So grantwatch.com, you can, like I said, you can literally come on here and search any type of grant. Type in LGBTQIA grant. Type in Uh, you know, single mothers grant. Type in trucking company grant. Type in building grant, construction grants. Type them in here. It's so many different types of grants. Media, okay, blah 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 blah. My God, my God. All right, so these are two grant resources: Fearless Fund and uh, Grant Watch. Okay, Hello Alice is another one. I'll take y'all there. They are definitely sickening right now with these. Okay, Hello Alice is a great resource for grants and funding. Okay, for your business. Another one. And Blue Vine actually has a bank account, a business checking. Okay. Some of y'all got y'all PP through Blue Vine. Go on and open your business account. Make sure your shit forgiven. Get your shit right. So that way, just in case they do another round, you have it together or vetty. All right. Blue Vine, A to B. Y'all know how it is once I get started. Okay. Novo is good too for business bank account. You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready for the traditional Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America give, you know what I'm saying? You can do Novo, fuck with Novo, PayPal, Square. Y'all know what's up. All right. Also right now, rent relief is popping. I'm leaving it at that. You know what I'm saying? Unemployment is popping. Get in where you fit in. All right. If you're looking to purchase land, this is a great resource to buy land. Okay. Let's say you're trying to buy some land in California. Come on, Land Watch. Let's say we're trying to find some in. Let's see what LA giving. Search land. Okay. Two options. All right. So let's say what we do is we'll click view details and you can actually rent land. People gag because they be thinking like you really have to like buy the whole, like you can rent the land. You can rent the land and do it in payments. You can finance the land, owner finance the land. So it just depends. See, you can pay in full or finance property. And then y'all know what we get. We shit, paying full, check the payment options. See what it's giving. You see the check cards or whatever. But they got all the land specifics and stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So Land Central, and then I'm gonna give Billy Land. Billy Land is another resource for land. Okay. All right. They got them all over the U.S. All right. Quick travel shit. Palladium. Major shout out to Palladium Group. I just successfully completed my. I am a Palladium Group ambassador. So major shout out to the Palladium Group. They actually have hotels all over, literally all over the world. Seriously. So major shout out to Palladium. Also major shout out to Atlantis. Let me send her this link. I am going to play a track from Vonderella Forte, and we will go from there. Okay. Major shout out to everybody tuning in. Thank y'all so much for pulling up to the show. We are going to play a track by Vonderella Forte. each and every last Sunday of the month from 5 to 7 p.m. Okay, this is Or What by Vonderella Forte.
And if I don't, that's cool. I recycle. I just want a lot. I just want a lot. I just want a crop of niggas to give me a lot. I want a lot of niggas. I send them back to killer. I'm feeling crazy every time. To hit that seal. Don't worry about my main nigga. He know you wanna fuck a while. Suck me up. Mosquito. I want a lot of niggas. You can send them back to killer. I'm feeling crazy every time. To hit that seal. Don't worry about my main nigga. He know you wanna fuck a while. Suck me up. Mosquito. X8, no age meet, no toothpaste. Too real for you Geminis. Oh, you only 25. What I'ma do with his 48? When that 38 got a state job. Don't 48 got grace live. I ain't need his state job. I love it when it's been the block. So impact my goatee and that grill. I can use a few of you. Still doing interviews. 2.6'2" when I got a thing for you slim dudes. I like it and I like you. And if I don't, that's cool. I recycle. I just want a lot. I just want a lot. I just want a proper niggas to give me a lot. I want a lot of niggas. You can send them back to killer. I'm feeling crazy every time. To hit the sealer. Don't worry about my man. Don't worry about the hero. You wanna fuck, you wanna suck me, wanna drop mosquito. I want a lot of niggas. You can send them back to killer. I'm feeling crazy every time. To hit the sealer. Don't worry about my man. Nigga, he know you wanna fuck or what? Suck me up, suck me.
Or What? Or What? Or What? By Vonderella Forte. I already know what time it is. We are getting ready to bring Coach Lee, Sweet to Elite, the Hypergamous dating coach, on. I'm waiting for her to chime in. She has the broadcast studio link. I just sent it to her. And I just sent Vonderella Forte her link to come in as well. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're live in full effect. All right, so until then, we're just gonna keep, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep building. I'm gonna share my screen, put y'all on some more stuff. We heavy in the streets, dog. Okay. Share my screen, put y'all on some more shit. All right. Exclusive bookings for private escapades. You bitches didn't even know Bulgari had their own chain, their own line of hotels. Did you? Okay. I've showed this on my show before, but I know I got some new viewers and some new listeners and stuff on here. So they're super fab. And as you can see, they're all over the world. So major shout out to Bulgari. This is literally my favorite. Um, one of my favorite designer labels. And I gagged when I found out that they had their own hotels. I was like, what? So people at me next year and then one at L25. But yeah, super fab Bulgari hotels. I'll give you guys an all-inclusive resort, especially if you're looking to quote unquote ball on a budget. All inclusive meaning drinks, food, alcohol, everything is in your travel package. It automatically comes with the room. I am a real agent. Okay, and they are global as well. They are also all over the world. Okay. I'm waiting for my guests to pull up. Okay. Let me check the phone and see if she got it. Okay, cool. I just heard the pop come in. Okay, we got Vonderella Force. Hold off real quick. We're gonna interview you. As a matter of fact, are you ready? Because I have you scheduled first, and then I have Coach Lee after. So you ready? All right, cool. Okay. So yeah, this is Ryu. All right, all inclusive resort global. Y'all know this giving. Okay. It's giving what's supposed to be gave. Let me close the screen. All right, he's giving what's supposed to be gave. All right, so major shout out to my motherfucking ace boom kung fung kong bloom gong boom gong tune. She's giving tune. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time. I think it's been like 10 plus years probably at this point. Seriously. Major shout out to Vonderella Force, repping NY. We're about to bring her in. Let's go.
Hi, love.
Viva, viva Vonderella Force.
Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Long time, long
I
time.
Yes, long time. I am well. I am blessed and favored.
Yes, definitely blessed and highly favored, man. It's good to see you still doing good and
Thank
pushing
you.
forward. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be back. It's a great summer, and I'm great to kick it off with you guys. It's great. I'm very happy with that.
Well, we're great to have you with us, seriously, and let everybody know how to follow you on all social media platforms.
I am at Vonderella Force on all platforms. On Instagram, it is at Vonderella Force underscore. Vonderella Force on all platforms and all websites, social media apps, everything.
Vonderella Forte everywhere. Vonderella.
ELLAFORCE with an asterisk.
And let everybody know where you from, what you repping, where you repping from.
All day I'm repping Queens, New York. I have spent time. I've lived in Texas. I've lived in Florida, Georgia, and other places in the South. But I rep New York City all day, every day, 24/7, 366.
You definitely do, because that's where I met your ass at.
Period.
That was about
Period.
that was over 10 years ago, wasn't it?
I think it was 10 years. No, it was. It
That was
was. It
over
was.
10
It was. I think it
years.
was 2011.
Yes, like 11, 12.
Yes, yes, yes.
Damn, that's a long time.
You came up here and did a quick little number. You was cute and all. I was like, all right, I see you.
You was doing quick little numbers too.
I was I was in grind mode back then. I miss those days sometime in Brooklyn,
We
but
all were. I was too. You see,
we was hustling.
same thing, same thing. But we were young hustling though. Like we was getting it then.
Yeah,
Like
we
we
were.
we had that ambitious, striving for greatness mindset. Even then, we were
Oh
just
yes.
at different levels. So just to kind of catch up over the past year, because I think we did an interview for Pride Month last year, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Yes, I was at my condo in California, and then we did our interview there. So kind of fill everybody in, let everybody know what has happened within the past year, like any advancements, anything that has happened or transpired.
Okay. Well, within the past year, I did release um my last album. I released it since we last interviewed. I also signed my first ever record deal in September. Um,
Yeah.
I released my first single as a signed artist this year. I performed it live.
Congratulations,
My
turn up.
my first ever live performance was that single. Also here in the Bronx, which I am.
Right.
Like
And
it's
you went out and turned it too. I said, look at her out there living. Because
listen,
last time I
listen.
talked, I was like, look, it's time now. Get your ass up out of
Yes,
there
yes, you
and
did say that.
let the
And
girls have it.
music videos are coming next, so trust me, I am shooting. There's a lot of things I've been doing and working behind the scenes because when I come out, I like to just come out with albums.
Yes.
I don't want to
Take your
drip drop.
time.
Like when I come, I want to just woof.
See,
So
that's
that's what I've been
everybody,
doing.
and everybody different, and that's another reason why I love what I'm doing, because I want to show how everybody is so different in their own way, in their own right, no matter what
Yeah,
field of work or trade it is that you do, as long as you're providing value to your people and you're not out here like trying to fuck people over and shit, you keep your
period.
face card clean, you good. So congratulations on your new deal
Thank you, thank
and
you, thank you, thank you,
on
thank you.
um, creating your first album under a label. How did that
Bentley
happen?
Records is what is the label is Bentley Records. I was working on my album and I was looking for a feature on my last album and I just couldn't find it. My last album was it's called Decided, by the way, just so you all know. It's Decided. It is on Audio Mac and YouTube at Vonderella for say. Um, I was looking for a feature to have on my album because I haven't really worked with other artists. And I connected with a rapper out of Chicago who now lives in Atlanta by the name of AOKD. And we worked on a song called Unlucky. And it's just, I'm sorry, not unlucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Unfolding. Unlucky is the song after Unfolding. I'm sorry, Unfolding. And he's signed to Bentley Records. So I've been following the CEO and other things they have going on. They have partnership with Rick Ross and Trina and others. And so, I hit them up and they was like, okay, well, just, network, send us your work. Let's see what's good. I sent them my work and they sent me back like, okay, what you want to do? And I was like, oh, let's do it. So yeah, it's a 1-year contract. It's pretty much a distribution deal. And so far, so good. They have really, really exceeded my expectations. I can't. Is your mic out, hun?
Oh, I
Oh,
had me
there we
on mute.
go.
Yeah, I
There we
had me
go.
on mute so that you could talk and so that we won't have any feedback. But
Understood.
major shout out to Bentley Records. They definitely doing numbers.
Bentley.
Yeah, they definitely doing
Yes.
numbers and doing good business. Shout out to the president. Shout out to Third World Gang. Shout out to all them boys
Yes,
who are
Luca.
continuously charting artists and putting them on. Um, I haven't charted yet. You know what I'm saying? But soon and very
I haven't
soon.
either. But here's the thing. The thing I want all artists to understand, I don't care what level you're at, Billboard will not make you and Billboard will not break you, honey. It is
No,
it is all in the audience. If your audience
none
will
of
ride
these,
with you forever. If
none
if
of
you stay
these.
true to them.
Yes, none of these. Honestly, and it's no disrespect. None of these that's just how I feel with a lot of these platforms, because like if you're an artist at heart, like if you are really a creative, if you're really a writer, if you're really an artist, if you're really talented, you're really
Yes.
dope, your followers are gonna follow you.
Yeah, yeah. It's all
They're
about the
gonna follow you
audience.
wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And they took one of my Instagram pages, and I'm over it, but I'm not gonna like it's. And I noticed as soon as it happened, like all of my people started to hit me up, like, "Bitch, where you at? Where your page at? Where?" Blah, 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 blah,
One of
blah.
mine got hacked.
I
One of
was
mine
like,
got hacked.
but see, mine didn't get hacked. It just, I think it was a multitude of like, um, it kept saying bullying, harassment, going against community guidelines, bullshit. And then I noticed like sometimes I could go live and sometimes I couldn't. Or sometimes sometimes I could go live and sometimes I couldn't. It was just real weird. But like I said, I noticed that as soon as like the shit popped off, all of my followers follow me, or a lot of them hit me up personally and was like, "You good, bro? What's up? What the fuck happened?" So I was like, okay, like I already knew this because we've been doing this for a while. Like seriously, I've been building my channel and building my rapport with people, labels, and creatives, and artists, and entrepreneurs, and DJs, and promoters, and event planners, event coordinators, radio execs, music execs. I've been to so many conferences in the industry. I done red carpet interviews, pulling up to the strip clubs, interviewing. Like it's been a long journey. So I do
Social
believe that.
capital is important.
Yeah, I believe that it's our turn. I believe it's
Yeah,
our turn.
social capital is very important. And like I said, a lot of people have really been like for years DMing me in my comments and everything, pushing me, well, hurry up and do this or do this and do that and do that. I'm like, listen, anytime I move, I like to be confident
You gotta
in the
move with
product.
purpose. Yes,
Period.
and move with
And it's
purpose.
like
Move with
I want to make sure
yes.
I look fat. I want to make sure everything is in place when I do things. I just want to do things just to go viral or just to do them. No.
Yeah, and that was another thing that I started to look into when it came to like posting and stuff. Like sometimes it's okay to, post personal shit and memes and jokey shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But the majority of the time, like as far as I'm concerned now, over the past I would say year or two, I'm only posting when I'm providing value. I'm only posting when something major has happened. I'm only posting, and I don't care. Like people are different. Some people don't post their accomplishments. Some people, post drama. Some people post strictly media tabloid shit. Post whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? It's just that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So where do you see yourself with this deal? Like from here, would you like to get into like a marketing deal or just strictly distribution?
Okay. No tea, no shade. And like I said, this is no shade to any label or anyone. I love what they do. What I do not love as a creator, I'm a spontaneous creator.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to go on a schedule. When I feel it, and I want to put it out because it's based on the moment, it's based on the vibe, it's based on the feeling. That feeling could be gone in 2 months. But with distribution deals, I can submit it this week, and my label is not putting it out this week or next week. It's not coming out until they say so. So moving forward, I will not
Mm-hmm.
be re-signing with anyone unless it's a distribution deal that gives me total autonomy and control over when I can just, put things out. If I can
And
control
honest,
release dates, I will absolutely sign. If I cannot control release dates, then I probably won't.
that's one of the only like issues. I ain't gonna say issues, but that's like one of my only concerns when it comes to like signing, because I want people to understand like I'm not against signing completely. I'm not. I just want to
Yes.
have I want to have more creative control because I have leverage. I have shit that I have built literally from the ground up. So it would behoove me to just, give all of my rights and all the creative control over, regardless of what's being invested. Like we can make it make sense, but as far as being a creative and an artist myself, sometimes it is very spontaneous. Sometimes when I'm writing, I just feel like writing, like, and then sometimes I don't feel like writing, and then sometimes I feel like I want to shoot a video. Sometimes I don't. I have moments where I'm not in
Yeah.
that creative space. I could be in a research space where I'm looking for more information or I'm looking for more value to provide to myself and my family. I'm not in artist mode today. So I
Yes.
think that's important. I think that's very important, but artists do have to compromise when it comes to achieving certain goals that we can't specifically achieve ourselves, and that's where the
This is
labels
true.
and the executives do
This
come
is
in
true.
handy, when it comes to us trying to obtain certain shit. So we do have to humble ourselves
But like I
because
said,
we don't have
it
our own
depends.
source.
But it depends on the
Yes,
payoff.
yes,
Like
extremely.
if you're gonna dictate, like okay, like I said, my situation right now for what they're providing me, yes, it's cute. But like I said, I'm sitting on 2 albums, and it's like, you know, The people
What we
need this
doing?
because I don't want this to come out in November. By the time November come, I'm ready to work on something else.
Right.
You know,
So who are some
this ain't
artists?
like back in the days where an album can ride for 6 months. Nowadays, you got to keep putting stuff out.
And this ain't the days where artists just finna be stupid either. This is the days where artists are reading shit and they got their own paperwork and they understand leverage and they understand contracts and they understand
Yes.
performance rights and they understand performance royalties and they understand publishing and they understand ISRC codes and they understand. So yeah. All right. So who are some LGBT artists that you would like to work with? Like strictly LGBT, because it seems like they're popping up out of everywhere now.
They are, and I don't want to say about it. I actually, because I so much.
It's cute,
I know people who complain like, "Oh my God, everybody wants to be a girl now. Oh my God, everybody this that." And I'm like, you know what? I love us, so bitch, come on, let's
do
go.
your thing.
Come on,
Yeah, do your. If you gonna do it, bitch, go ahead. Fuck it. You got my support. I ain't no hater at all, bitch. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna be promoting no bullshit though. If the shit is trash, the shit is trash. I'm gonna be honest. If the shit is trash. You cute, do your thing, sweet sis. But if it's trash, it's trash. So, you know what I'm saying? So as far as the international wave, because also if you have been paying attention to the work and the movement in the industry, you can see how a lot of the labels are starting to work with more international artists, or how they're starting to mix their artists with, you know, people from Africa, people from Latin America. Who are there any, I would say, foreign or international artists that you would like to work with? Your audio is out. Your audio is out. Vonderella, your audio is out. I'm gonna remove you and bring you back. Okay, now I'm gonna bring you right back. Let's see if it'll pop back on. You can hear me? I can't hear you. You can hear me? I can't hear you though. Take the headphones out. If you can't, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Coach Lee, can you hear me? Yeah, that's on your answer. I can't hear you. Maybe somebody tried to call you and knocked it off or whatever. Just go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. Like, come out of it and click the link again. Quick, small little intermission. You know what I'm saying? We're live in the full effect. Go get the Swerve Bible. Link in my bio, man. www.bngtherule.com. We got Coach Lee on the rocks. You know what I'm saying? Hypergamous dating coach. She finna come coach y'all on how to find a sugar daddy and where they at. You know what I'm saying? I wrote down a lot of y'all questions. I did a poll. I wrote down a lot of y'all questions. So I'm interested in seeing how this is gonna go. This is gonna be dope. All right. So let's see. We're gonna add you back to the screen. Okay, cool. I hear the sound now.
Gracias.
See, just go out and come back in real quick. You know what I'm saying?
We got it. We got it.
Real quick. It's all right. It's all right or whatever.
Period.
You know, okay, so if we were talking about international artists, you're seeing how the labels are starting to like mix and mingle cultures and internet and nationalities and stuff. So give me some international artists that you've been looking at or that you would like to work with.
Thames.
Yes, her voice.
Thames, and definitely Stefflon Don.
Okay, where's he from?
You
I haven't heard him.
Stefflon Don, and definitely Hood Celebrity. I love Hood Celebrity. I love her.
Okay.
I mean, she lives here now, but you know, she's not from here.
Are you
I love it.
are you open to like okay, so let's think non-major. Like let's think of you know, somebody who's non-major, an LGBT artist that's coming up that you would like to work with.
Seven, seven, speak.
Seven's deep. Yes, he dope, bro dope.
Seven deep, yes. From Break My Back,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, bro dope.
Yes, I definitely want to
That's
work with
it.
him. And he's here in the city, so if I can pull that off, that'll be cute.
Yeah, he right in he's in New York, right?
Yeah, he's right here in the city,
You
so
should
that'll be
reach out
cute.
to him. You should reach out to
I
him, or I
am.
reach out to him. See if I think that as a matter of fact, that might be dope. That
Right?
might be
Because he
dope.
nasty, and you know I'm nasty, so
Yeah,
that would be
both of
really
y'all
cute.
nasty. You need to. Yeah, that might be
That'll
dope.
be very, very,
It
very
might be
cute.
dope.
Did you get the
Okay,
link I
so
emailed?
huh?
Did you get my email?
I have a preview. I have a preview link. Um, from like Apple Music. Is that what you want me to play?
I think so. I sent you Apple Music.
Okay, so Orwa, who produced it?
Okay, or what? That was produced by Illegal, one of my favorite producers ever. The same one I've worked with on Jocelyn and on many other songs on my previous albums. He's in Russia. It was
Okay,
recorded
dope.
here in the Bronx by Pat Riley, and so it's great. I love it.
All right, so we're gonna play this track Orwa by Vonderella Force. This is the Real Right Show each and every last Sunday of the month. Happy Pride Month to all my rainbow motherfuckers.
And if I don't, that's cool. I recycle. I just want a lot, I just want a lot. I just want to pop a crop of niggas to give me a lot. I want a lot of niggas. I send them back to killer. I'm feeling crazy every time. To hit that seal up, don't wait.
Yes. Don't worry about my main nigga. Nigga, he know. You want to fuck or what? Suck me up, mosquito.
Just want a lot, I just want a lot. I just want a proper crop of niggas to give me a lot. I want a lot of niggas. You can send them back to killer. I'm feeling crazy every time to hit that seal up. Don't worry about my man. Don't worry about your window. You wanna fuck, you wanna suck me up. Mosquito. I want a lot of niggas. You can send them back to killer. I'm feeling crazy. It's time to hit that seal up. Don't worry about my man. Nigga, he know you wanna fuck or what? Suck me up. Suck me.
All right. Yo, nasty ass. Yo,
Right?
nasty.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You want to fuck or what? Suck me up, mosquito. Like all this in the chat. You playing games.
Do you want to write for any female artists? Have you thought about writing for any female artists? Any other artists?
Let me put this out there.
Period.
Let me put this out in the ethos. I will write for anyone. My pen game
Right.
is disgusting. Hit me up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
speaking of,
Yeah.
I'm actually executive producing my first album for another artist, and he happens to be a male artist.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See that? That's what I'm talking about. Alignment is key. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm definitely looking to write for more artists, male or female. I can see it happening in the near future. So just to let y'all know, I'm open to
Yeah.
that. A lot of my artists have really got like signed after being on my fucking show. Like it's been a few for real. It's been a few. You know what I'm saying? So major shout out to the fam, major shout out to Ancestor Source. You know what I'm saying? And everybody protecting us and guiding us and aligning us with the right people. As we know, alignment is key.
Yeah.
Let everybody know how to follow you again.
Again, follow me on all platforms. Look me up on Google, everything, Linktree, everything at Vonderella Force. That's VonderellaForce. If you're spelling it on Google, it's E with an asterisk, as in say, but never
Hello? All right. Yep. Vonderella Force, man, y'all already know what time it is. Benji the Ruler, Street Sweeper, the Mafia, I'm BNT. We getting ready to bring Coach Lee. Hold on, you want to come back? You done got it together? You want to come back? You went out on me. You all right? You want to finish that?
I didn't know what was
You
going
want
on.
to
Could
do
you
the?
hear me?
You want to do another benediction?
No, you heard me, right?
No, what
I
happened?
just want to make sure you can hear me. That's all. Because you said hello at the end. I didn't know if you could hear me.
Yeah, let everybody know you straight. You good to go?
I'm great. Bye, guys. Love you at Vonderella
All
Force.
right, cool. All right, cool. Let's go. Major shout out to Vonderella Force repping NY. You know what I'm saying? Again, happy Pride Month. Y'all already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? To the rainbow fam bam. Thank you, ma'am. We about to bring Coach Lee in this bitch. You ready? Thumbs up if you ready. All right, let's go. I can't. Okay, hold up. Okay, cool. We good to go. You ready? You ready?
Split in hand and all that. I heard this show was my kind of show where I could roll something up and drop some tea.
It
That's what I was
is.
told.
It is. Man, it is. Like get comfortable. Get comfy. We try not to have too many restrictions. And all of that extra shit. We want everybody to be comfortable
Here for it.
and live their life. Let everybody know who you are and how to follow you.
My name is Coach Lee. You can find me everywhere at Sweet to Elite, the number 2. So sweet like candy, the number 2, Elite, ELITE. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. Everywhere you look, I'm there, and you can't unsee me because my videos are popping.
Oh God, they popping everywhere.
Everywhere.
They popping everywhere.
You can't unsee me.
Now, how did you come up with that name, Sweet to Elite? Because
actually,
my travel agency name is Elite Excursions, and for you to be able to say anything pertaining to you or your brand is elite, you have to be such. Okay, yes. And it's very fitting. So, how did you come up with that name?
Thank you. I actually didn't. My papa came up with it. My man.
Okay.
Was at the very beginning, it used to be called Sweet Tooth Sundays. Right back when I was really sugaring heavy, when I was in the sugar baby game, really heavy, it used to be called Sweet Tooth Sundays. Now, a lot of my folks that are watching on TikTok right now, y'all might remember Sweet Tooth Sundays, maybe not. I know they remember on Instagram Sweet Tooth Sundays, but it started off as Sweet Tooth Sundays and moved and manifested its way into an elevated version, right? An evolved version of the sugar baby, right? I hit 30 and shit. I mean, I don't know about you, but calling myself a sugar baby at 30 plus years old was not the vibes. So my man and I talked, and we knew it was time to evolve the business into something else, something bigger, something stronger, more supportive. And he actually came up with Sweet, sugar to Elite.
This is so astounding because how the fuck are you able to, like, we're gonna get to y'all questions later, but how are you, like, because this is something that I'm not gonna say like I look up to or aspire to do, but like, because I have my own shit going on, but how are y'all able to like coexist and do this thing and like be smart enough to have balance but still look at it from an entrepreneurial perspective so that each party won't be like disrespectful? How do y'all keep that balance?
Well, the key is everyone wants to date different, right? Everyone wants a sugar daddy.
Facts.
Everyone wants a sugar mama. They might
Right.
not say it, but that's what they want. They want
Yes.
somebody who's going to protect, provide, take care of them, show up for them, right? That's what everybody wants. Now, some people, it may be financial. Their love language may be more in terms of gifts, receiving gifts. Others may be more in terms of words of affirmation, right? Maybe their love language. So the idea behind dating different is not just meet a rich man, right?
Yeah.
But it's learning to become the kind of woman that the man you want wants. Now, let me
One.
just say this real quick. I
Yes.
get a lot of people in my DM. I get the trans community in my DM, the whole LGBT, honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna get on that too. We're
And
gonna get
they
on that.
always ask me, can I do this? What about women finding women? What about men finding men? Listen, same roadmap, different pronouns, people.
Period.
Same plan, different pronouns. That's it. Just
That's a
excuse my
fact.
hims and hers for he's and who's and what's and theys and whys. Okay?
Just
Period.
take the labels off.
Yes, that's it.
Fuck all of the labels and
him
the
and her.
titles.
I say him and her because that's what I'm used to. I got a man, right? So I
Yeah.
speak in terms of a straight male woman relationship, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't work for you or it can't work for them or it can't
No,
work
but
for
listen,
anyone
I still think from like that perspective to a degree because, and I'm gonna be so honest right now, it's certain shit that I don't agree with specifically with the community, and then but there are some things that I do. Um, and I feel like the titles is getting a little bit too much, and the different flags is starting to be a little bit too much.
Yeah, I just found out today.
And the terminology and just them adding more letters and more letters.
Yes.
But I'm learning though. I'm learning, because like I said, there's so many different people and everybody has a right to be whoever. But if that's the case, then we'll end up having a trillion different fucking categories and letters.
Right. It's so funny how our people fought for, freedom and not to have labels, to not have a water fountain that we have to drink out of. And now we're like looking for our own exclusivity in our own realms. Like, let's just all be humans again.
Right. Just be.
Like what you like, love what you love. I support you or not. Who cares?
Yes.
You don't support me.
So how do you, and I get this question a lot. So then the girls want to know, how do you meet sugar daddies?
Okay, so there's two ways that you can meet men that are of affluence, right? So you won't hear me say sugar daddy, right? Because that word is so jaded, right? People have a misconception about what that is. They automatically think you have to be sexing on somebody's old ass grandpa. And that is not the case. Okay, that is not the case. My man is 42 years old. He is 8 years older than me. He's fine as shit, and his dick works well. Okay, so there's no that's a facade that some girl made up along the way. However, to meet them, you're either online or in person. So, bitch, you gotta have a bomb ass online profile, and you show up on it every day, or you need to be outside this summer, honey, because they're everywhere.
You need to be active.
Yes. We're like, I want to meet a rich man, but you got the same boring routine every damn day. You go to the same coffee place, you go to the same gym, you go to the same damn salon, you go to the same places all the time. You never switch it up. You order the same food and you go to the same restaurants. How you want to meet a rich man and ain't no rich in your routine?
This is true. This is true. And like with that, I realized like it's all energy. And I attracted by taking myself out to very expensive restaurants.
Yes.
And going to very expensive resorts.
Yes.
Sometimes, like, even though I have a beachfront penthouse, like I'll still go on Airbnb and rent a large fucking house just for the weekend to like create content or to just have and exude that luxurious that energy. And it's been working.
Yeah, I just talked about it today. You have to put yourself where you see yourself. So if you don't have Morton's money to go to Morton's Steakhouse, that's fine. Go there during the happy hours. Find out what time the drinks are the cheapest. Go get light appetizers. save $100 out of your paycheck over the next week or two and take yourself out. Because if you don't treat yourself, we can't expect someone else to do for us what we're unwilling to do for
Yeah,
ourselves.
and they're gonna know, like they can see if you've been taking care of yourself or if you've investing in yourself, if you actually have actually having a business, a legitimate business, okay, and good credit, like that those are the things that they don't want to get into, but and it kind of makes the conversation go in so many different directions, because it's like, okay, you want a sugar daddy, but your credit is horrible. You don't have any money in your savings. You are like but we're not gonna get into that too deep. But I think you understand where I'm going with that.
Yeah. It's champagne dreams with a beer budget.
Right.
You have to become the woman that the man you want wants. You can't expect him to drop $100,000 on you if you don't even know what to do with $100,000. You don't even know why you want it. You don't know what you want to use it for. You don't know what you're going to invest it in. You just
like at least have some type of plan or plan of execution.
I teach my students. That's why they're so successful. That's why my Google reviews are through the roof, because I teach them the how to meet enriched men, not just where to go, what to wear, what to say, blah, blah, blah. But how to get this guy to invest in you, how to really start building your wealth with his wallet. You don't need money to start a business. You don't need money to meet rich men. You don't need money. You don't. You can't afford Morton's even at happy hour. Go to the park and sit down and read yourself.
And tap into your creative side. Get a little more creative with your content and shit.
Yes, get you a little blanket, some little cute little $5 throw pillows. From the at-home store and
Michael's or something, and put that shit together.
Somebody's gonna walk by you and say, "Oh, what are you doing? Are you filming? What are you filming for?" Somebody's gonna say something.
Mm-hmm. So fill everybody in on what the Sweet to Elite University is and what they can evolve with when they become.
Yes. So it's a sorority for single women, right? So ladies that are sick and tired of their 9 to 5, they wake up every day and they know they're supposed to be better. Like, that thing when you wake up, I know you feel it. When you wake up in the morning, right, and you get this thing, right, like, damn, this penthouse is really nice, but I'm supposed to have 5 of these shits. You know what I mean? Like, damn, this Airbnb is really cute, but like, I need 9 more over in different countries. I need to be impacting people. I need to have the funds to be able to change the world, right? Like, you feel it.
I literally have these thoughts.
Feels that. Let me just say, we feel that. Some of you guys watching, you ladies watching,
like every day.
But not everybody feels that. Not everybody wakes up with that.
True.
So if that's you, I'm not talking to you. Those that feel that, right? For those people that feel that calling, you can literally step into work with me and I'll figure out what it is inside you that's waiting to ignite. And we will ignite your inner entrepreneur and use someone else's money to build that shit.
Okay, you're gonna date. That's like kind of how I am. That's slightly an effect that I have on people, because I have so many, like, the ideas and the creative juices just literally flow organically.
Yes.
And I startle myself sometimes because it's like, oh my God. And like, I run out of paper because I write and I pass it off to people. Like, it's so much. And then some of my friends and my constituents are like, how are you able to obtain so much information? Or you don't get a brain freeze, or you don't get
that's called billionaire's brain.
And it's like, no, there is no overload. It's literally happening every millisecond of a day. Like, and I have to transmute the energy by sowing seeds into other people's lives. So I have to.
You know what
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna manifest if I don't.
I call that profit to profit.
Yeah.
So you share your experience, your knowledge, your wisdom with others, right? Like a prophet, right? We all know what a prophet is and what a prophet does and what they did. right? So when you profit and you profess and you speak to people and you pour into them, you will literally make money from it. And this entire sorority is designed to help you do that, to help you surface it and ignite it. There's little $20 shit you can buy that'll help you just meet a rich. But if you really want to dive in and tap into a whole elevated lifestyle,
like
you
the
gotta come to
core.
work.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
inner work.
yeah.
It's individual inner work too that people have to do.
That's
And I
exactly
think,
what
and
we focus on.
I'm from a male
Talk about it.
perspective. From a male perspective, I do believe that I think more men need to get a little more in tune, with their spiritual side and meditation and some of that inner work, because I believe that could help as well. I believe that could help. So, what is your definition of hypergamy?
Hypergamy, to me, is when you meet someone who is willing to invest in you. Now, let me be clear. That does not mean the richest man in the room. Hypergamy does not mean dating the richest man in the room. Hypergamy does not mean marrying the richest man in the room. Hypergamy means you being wise enough to find the one most willing.
Wow.
Because he can have millions of dollars and not give
That
you
sounded like a
red
fucking excerpt from Madam 3101. Madam
not Madam
3101.
3000.
All right, so top do's
33.
top do's and don'ts for sugar babies. Give me like 3 do's and 3
Three
don'ts.
dudes. Okay. Do know about this lifestyle before you step in. Okay. Do know about this lifestyle. Okay. When I say that, I mean more than just some internet search, right?
Right.
Do know that. Do
Yes.
know that there are ups, there are downs. Do know that if you don't know what you're doing, you will fail miserably. I've left plenty of situations very unhappy with an empty wallet. Wet pussy, dry purse. Okay? All right? Many times. Take it from the goat now. I've done the sacrifice.
Because I'm a bet on myself, if nothing else. Let me
Come
write
on.
that down. That's a caption.
Do make sure that you have guidance in some way, shape, or form. A friend that you can trust. You need to know where you're at. Right? Yes. You need to stay safe in this dating world, in this dating game, because really you could go out with your brother's best friend and then put a roofie in your drink. Right? So let's make sure that people know where we are. Let's have an outlet or a resource or a community or a safe space where you can talk about these things. If you can't talk to your mom or your sister or your cousin, find someone like me or like the ladies in my sorority that you can talk to about what you're going through, so you make a lot less mistakes.
Yeah, even like, because I've worked with and for some dance clubs or whatever, and that's what a lot of them had house moms for. Now, some house moms weren't as deeply engulfed into that part of it. Although I think that if they could have, it probably could have.
They were like project moms.
Yeah,
not really
who just had the lube. They were just like the hood mama who always had the lube and the tampons and the cigarettes, the Lucy's and shit like that. But but I do see like some extra super private members only shit. Like, assigned to madam type shit, and specific.
So the one thing that separates this entire sorority from, let's just call it the whole life, right? Because you have whole world, which I'm very familiar with, been there, done that, wrote the book, got the t-shirt. Okay. I wasn't a very good one though. It didn't work out for me.
Right.
Like I said, wet pussy, dry purse. Okay. Wasn't good at it. I'm a relationship person. I like building relationships.
Yes.
Right? So the whole world is not based on relationships. They could care less about much. Do you have my money or not? Right. So I respect
that. It goes.
They don't leave like I left. They don't never leave like I left.
They leave
with what they came for.
Relationships.
In a lot less time too. Them bitches are bad. Okay, the real ones know.
The girls that get it.
The girls that get it. Now on the other side is dating different, and it really truly is dating different. It is creating relations right, that turn into ships, and how far they sail is up to you.
Yeah.
Okay? But if you're wise and you use my blueprint, no matter how long you're on that ship, right, no matter where it sails to, when you get off,
you got the
you are
tools,
walking away better than when you walked in.
and you got tools to move forward.
Hello,
And
you went
keep it
shopping
the
on the
fuck
ship.
pushing.
You got you a business plan. You got you a business started. You got yourself some money coming in with or without this man. You're on your own, doing your own thing. So whether he's there or not there, if he leaves by bus or by beauty, okay, by bus or by beauty, if he gets hit walking across the street and the Lord takes his ass out with the Lanta bus, or whether, you know, he finds some bad bitch somewhere and runs off with her, whether he leaves by bus or by beauty, you walk away better than when you walked in. That's the
All
goal
right,
of
so
dating.
we got 3 do's. Give me 3 don'ts for the sugar babies.
Don't just be after the bag. You're gonna fuck your money up.
Yes.
Don't just be after the bag. That's the biggest. I need to scream that super loud.
Yes.
Bitch, if you are broke, this is not for you.
For you.
No, because you're gonna come in thirsty as shit, ready to drink anything that comes your way, and you will start choking on the wrong liquids. You hear me, love?
It's not gonna look good.
It's not gonna be a good look. Yes, ask me how I know. Just ask me how I know. You understand? So do not come in here looking for just the money, right? Because that is called whole life. Go over there. Them bitches will teach you how to do it right, and get what you need and want the right way. And then you could tweak whatever they give you to make it work for you. You know, but I'm tired of you bitches that's like, I want some sugar without the sugar. I want low calorie sweet.
Yeah, dietary shit.
If you don't get your Splendo Keto fucking vegan ass, if you don't get your organic botanical
Zero looking ass,
I can't. So don't come in here looking for just bread. Right. Don't come in here broke. And let me say this: don't come in here broken, ladies. When I say broken, I mean you came out of a bad relationship and you
and you haven't healed, and you want to take that into the new relationship.
You are unhealed. You're gonna try to use these men, and they're gonna smell it, and they're gonna shit all over you and walk all over you.
It's so embarrassing. It's not a good look.
Your self-esteem gotta be on 1,000, because some of these men on the internet will shred the shit out of you. They will call you fat,
and they can see, like they know the ones.
Fast. You gotta be able to handle somebody saying no to you. That would be my 3 no's. And it's funny how it's not like, go here, go there, do this. Like, all that is great. I give you all that on my TikTok. Go look at my little 15-second video. It'll drop all that tea on you. Y'all need to know that this shit is more mental than it is anything else.
It is, seriously. It really is. All of this, even not like outside of the sugar baby shit, life, creative.
It is mental. It is mental. You can literally think things into existence. You can literally create them. And if you don't believe, belief is everything. If you don't believe that you can have
that's how it starts with me. It starts as visions, and then I keep having them.
You know how many women ask me, like, will this work?
And then I start taking the steps. And then I start taking the steps to agree with it and activate it.
Faith without work.
And then it starts manifesting. And then something, I'm like, oh my God, oh shit.
Yeah.
But that's how it works. All right. So have you faced any scrutiny from men or women for the type that you do?
Me? No, never. I don't think so. No, never.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Listen, I have been dragged and shredded up and down the street. Okay? Shredded up and down the street. I have had pages made about me. I've had people come on my page, talk so dirty and filthy and greasy to me. It's almost embarrassing. Like, I'm like, you're a business owner. You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, talking to a woman like this. Like, how do your people see this? You know what I mean? Like,
it's embarrassing.
Yo, TikTok can be an ugly space if you follow the wrong people or you let the wrong people follow you.
But see, that's why, like, that's why I'm so passive when it comes to like some of the social media shit, because I don't want my mind to go there. And like my temper and like how I go for the jugular when I'm feeling tried, like, I rather like.
So let me say
You know what
this,
I'm saying?
friend.
Ask me some questions.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. When you are stepping into this thing, you're going to face adversity. You're going to get no's. You're going to have men that tell you no. You're going to have women that tell you no. Here's the gag. If you start telling people stuff and they start making you feel bad, stop talking to them.
Hell
You're
yeah.
giving your big ass ideas
Mm-hmm.
to small itty bitty brains, and they can't possibly see it for themselves, so they don't see it for
They
you.
definitely not
When
gonna
you
see it
tell
for
them
you.
I'm only gonna date rich men, they look at you like you're crazy because they don't see themselves with a
They
rich
don't see
man,
it. Yep.
right?
Yep.
They don't
I
see you
apply
with rich
that. I
men.
apply
Trying
that.
to
Yes.
keep you in the box. You understand?
Yes. I apply
So
that with my.
so
Yes.
find a tribe. Find a tribe because
Yes.
you will face adversity. You will,
Yes.
and we're not
Oh
strong
my
enough to
God.
do it alone. That's
That
why
is
the whole
so crazy. But alignment is key and it's happening. It's happening. Okay, so who are your biggest supporters?
my man, definitely.
Right. Duh.
My man, definitely, he is my biggest supporter. He is my rock. He's my foundation. He's been the
I'm
one
gonna break it down to
always.
I'm gonna break it down deeper though. Okay, so let's just talk about like your core supporters, like and through your university, like who's your core supporters or what type of woman or what.
Well, I have to say that changes, right? Because my ladies do come in, they get what they need, and they graduate on, right? There's no time frame you have to work with me. You can
No, it's not. This
go
is
when
a
you're ready to
lifelong.
go.
This is a
So this
lifelong
this
business.
changes often, right? Right now, I have a girl, for example, named Pam. Pam is no fucking joke with this blueprint. Sis is on every call. She notes every call. She leaves messages in the group chat and the link for people to tap in. She created a WhatsApp group just for the ladies to have like
Right.
open communication.
Not playing.
Like she's on her shit. She's not playing because she's serious about her level, serious
Admin.
about her growth, and she's serious about me. She don't play with her coach. You know what I mean?
She run a tight shift.
She don't play with her coach. She don't. She will gather me quick. Like, aren't we supposed to have a call at 2? I'd be like, you know what, you're right, Pam. You're right. So it switches all the time. You know what I mean? But
Right.
right now I have a girl who literally goes online. Her name is Kay. She goes online every day and reposts everything that I post. She reposted. I don't pay her for it. She just does it to the point where I started paying her for it. I said, girl, you got to sign this agreement because you doing the most for me and I want to reward.
That's real support.
For me,
That's real support. I'm starting to reel in something like that too. Like they're, but
Mm-hmm.
it like they see the value and they see the results, and they're getting results from
they're
the work
putting
that
themselves
they're doing.
themselves.
Yeah, they're aligning themselves with it because they're putting in the work and it's creating.
If you're my friend and you just got a penthouse, I'm trying to be close to you up in your penthouse so I can manifest that shit for me because I can see God is
get you one. I'm trying to see how we can get you one.
Do you get what I'm saying? God is working, right? God is working.
Let's get the building.
And it's like you need to rub elbows with those people that are
the
doing
right
those
people.
Big things,
yeah.
Right? I'm about to crack a $30,000 sales month. If there's people that are watching that have never done a $30,000 sales month, get close to people that you can rub elbows with because God is in the room. He's making magic happen. He's moving shit.
He
Whatever
is.
you believe
in.
Right? God, Buddha, Judah, I don't give a shit what you believe in. Replace my words for, like I said, different pronouns, right? I don't care what you believe in. I'm talking about what I believe. So get close. Proximity is priceless, right?
Yes. And you have to pay for proximity sometimes too.
Yes.
So what are your future projections? What are your future projections for like dating in our future? Like how do you see dating in a few more years?
I see it being more of an interview process and very well thought out and strategic. That's what I think.
I'm talking about
people are tired of wasting time.
Yep.
They're tired of going through the boyfriend phases over and over again, and it lasts for 6 years, and then they break up.
Yes, it's like, what are we doing or not?
Mm-hmm. People are getting more serious about their dating. Men that have money are no longer just throwing it at pretty bitches anymore.
No, nobody.
They still do. Don't get me wrong, right?
Yeah.
They still do.
Yeah.
But to the degree that they did just 2 years ago, absolutely not. Because a lot of those business owners took a major hit during COVID. They didn't get those bailouts that we got. They didn't get them checks that y'all got, them stimulus checks and shit. They didn't get that, right? So
Yeah,
these
because
guys,
it went for certain demographic in certain
these guys,
areas.
you talking a different league, right? Them guys
Yes,
paid out the ass. They lost 3, 4 of their stores. They had to close, right? Their businesses shut
yes,
down. They had to release employees. They went through some
yes.
shit. They're more mindful with their money now. They're not just
Right.
driving Rolls Royces at, Roxanne, Rosie,
Unless you're giving that type of energy. Now, if you're giving that type of energy, they will reciprocate that. If you're buying that nigga up, if you help that nigga get a Bentley Bottega, bitch, I'm sure if he a real nigga. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
If he a real nigga. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, what is the end game? Is there an end game? Is the end game like when you find like a solid one and like they're open, you're open? What is there an end game to this hypergamous dating shit?
I think the end game is different for everybody.
It
Right.
is.
As I've seen through my experience with coaching for as many years as I've been coaching, every single woman has a different outcome that she wants to see. And I'm teaching my students every day to stop dating and looking for love and start dating for growth, so that end goal, right? Whenever it happens, we're not pressed for a husband or a big old wedding or children or any of that. We are allowing the universe to create what it has for us, bring it what it has for us, and we are being obedient to the process.
Correct.
Right? Like, we are being obedient to the process. The end game is whatever you want it to be, right? Like, for me, it's not marriage right now. Eventually it will be. I just talked to my man about this today. Like, I'll take the ring and stuff, but I'm not really like, I don't really,
Nobody care about no titles no more. And then
like,
like
I don't really
when
care.
you're
I just don't want to call you my boyfriend anymore because I'm too old for that shit. You know what I mean? So at least I can say
and then
fucking
when
fiance.
you're smart,
You
like
know what I mean?
you're
Like,
smart and you understand that paperwork too.
right. You see
That's a
what
whole
I'm saying?
nother
Like, it's
that's
just
a whole
different. When
nother
you're
thing.
broke, you don't see that side. But
All
when you
right,
got a little
so
money, things change.
what are your views on like the modern woman, like or like today's woman?
What does that even mean? The world is a cesspool of
It is of so many
femininity,
different, right? But
fuckery,
let's kind of generalize
fabulousness.
it. Let's
What even is the woman anymore?
like what like okay.
The modern day
I'm
woman.
talking like as far as like for real, average salary, average like uh all of that. Like just
So, basic bitch.
modern day average woman.
I
Average
don't
woman.
I don't know because I don't know them, friend. Every woman that finds me is not average.
They're
She
not
finds
average.
me like, Coach, I'm ready. Give me what you got. My wig is secured. I glued it down this
Because
morning. Just get it all
we're not
together.
even
Ready.
doing average or mediocre
No, so
at
I
this
don't
point.
associate and affiliate. I'm not even being cocky or smart or like holier than thou.
B.
I'm really not. I'm being
Yes.
truthful and transparent. I hand select every student that I work with because I only want boss bitches around me. I don't want to sit in a room full of women who are stagnant and selfish and don't want to see each other win and don't
Yes.
want to share each other's secrets.
Yes.
Shit.
That's why I'm
Like,
being a lot more
no,
picky about the type of people that I'm doing business with, who I allow
you have
to have
to.
access to me. Like just because bitch no, like is not giving that seriously. That's really like the person that I'm evolving into. I'm being a lot more cautious about the people who I allow in my
You
space.
have to.
So what gave you or made you come to the conclusion that you feel like men should pay women, or do you think that men should, like, how do you
I didn't come to that conclusion.
I know, but I'm saying, how do you think?
Literally, when wherever you think we came from, right? I'm gonna use the Adam and Eve story since it's familiar to a lot of people, right?
Hold on, let's be clear. These are questions that some of my viewers asked. I did a poll. All right, I did a poll, and I'm only doing questions that they wanted to hear. All right, so let me clear that up. All
So
right.
right, we literally are designed and created to heal, to nurture, to expand, to create, right? Like, that's what we're designed to do. Men are designed to hunt, fish, and build a house, right? So now that we're in these modern day times and there's this thing called money, your man's not going out and building your fucking house. you know what I mean, with his bare hands like he used to. He's
Yeah,
not
pay
going
somebody
out
to go do that shit.
and hunting your deer like he used to, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not how things work now. So if you translate those to now 2022 time, what does that look like now? Well, if you're gonna go bring home the bacon, it might not be go out with your bow and arrow and kill a pig and bring it home and slaughter it and let me cook it. It might be you going to get a better job, you sacrificing your time in the club, you not buying that bottle on the weekend, you staying a little bit more, you not ordering Uber Eats and get your ass in the car and going to the damn restaurant. It might look like those things so that you can protect, provide, and build a house.
Yes. Correct.
That's what our grandma used to do when she dated her man. She didn't look for no. Let me just say this. Americans is dumb. We're the only country where you're supposed to date a broke motherfucker and it's supposed to be okay. We are the only culture.
Now, with how you were just talking about the family structure, okay? Do you think we're still in that same space, or do you believe that we have some work to do when it comes to like trying to create that family structure? I'm just asking that because that is a conversation that needs to be had.
Well, are we talking building families or are we talking dating? Because you don't decide to build a family until you date the right person. And if we just figure out step one,
because some people already got,
but okay,
and this is gonna take
with a broken home, with a broken man, broken boyfriend, a broken baby daddy, and he's shit and he don't show. You won't be there because you dated the right way in the beginning. Step one is skipped. We go right over it. We're like, I want a relationship.
Maybe I need to speak on me personally instead of what my viewers and listeners were speaking. I might need to schedule a consultation with you.
Okay.
So now let's talk about safety though, seriously, when it comes to this dating, schmating, fading. 3 ways women can be safe during these encounters.
A tribe. You need people. You need somebody to know where you are.
Point of contact.
You need somebody with your GPS location. Period, at all times.
Somebody else there an hour before, after.
Listen, I have done a lot of risky shit, and thank the Lord, never got caught up in anything.
Right.
So the world is not quite as crazy as we perceive it to be. We only see the bad shit on TV, right? Mm-hmm. However, bad things do happen, and to avoid them, there's a few things. 1, you need a tribe. 2, you need to know who you're going out with. Bitch, if you don't know his first and last name, you don't know where he came from, you don't know where he lives, you don't know what kind of car he drives, you don't know where he's from, you don't know how many kids he has, you don't know where he works, you don't know anything about this man, but you're going out on a date. Are you dumb? Mm-hmm. Can we stop jumping out the window with these men that we don't know? Like, at all? Listen, it's so bad that I had one of my brand new students get sent $780 something for new air conditioners. Homegirl got to the Walmart to pick it up, the money exchanged through Walmart. Child, she didn't even have this man's name.
Oh,
pick up the damn money. She did not even have his last name.
That was so.
You know, you need the sender's first and last name.
Well, duh.
Western Union.
I would have got that before I was. Shit.
Fail.
All right, so definitely have a tribal shit for real. Point of contact, having somebody there, here,
and
there,
know who you're going with. Don't hop on a plane and get flued out.
Yeah. What do you think men's biggest problem are, or is?
Man's biggest problem is us. Is us women.
So what do you think women's biggest problem is? Men?
When I say that, I mean we have created a really tough atmosphere for men to what's the word I'm looking for? Compete, right? Because now women are doing much more bigger, bossier shit, right? And the men are like, whoa, what's going on here? And then the culture has been shifted because on TV they're making our men more feminine, right? Again, not the gay men. Y'all do what the fuck.
Well, see, that's what I was saying when I was asking about
men. They've feminized them, right? They've made them more feminine and softer, right? Just look around in the culture, right? They've made them.
But
softer.
See, that's what I was getting at when I was saying. That's what I was meaning. What was trying to get you to get into when I was asking about the modern day, not the like.
I know, but I was saying
average. well,
I,
it's
I
working out.
like that.
It's working out. It's coming together. But that was the whole thing, like because more women are they're bossing up. They're
Yes.
being
And we
entrepreneurs.
look at it as a
They got storefronts and shit now. They're running businesses. They're in the courtrooms. They're in the offices. You know, they're doing work. They're doing the work. So
yeah,
it's definitely not only making men step it up more, but it has, I feel like it's redefined that take care of me, take care of me, take care of me, because women are bossing up. Like they really, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so if you could tell all the men in the world one thing, what would you tell them?
do not date until you're financially fit, because courtship costs.
Yes.
Courtship costs. And if you want that super badass woman, you have to make enough money to take care of that super badass woman, because her hair costs more to do, her nails cost more to do, her Botox every 6 months costs more,
Right.
right? So you can't get the upper echelon woman unless you have a upper echelon account to be able to
So
care for that
so what if
level and
so
caliber.
what so from our perspective, right? What if he is an upper echelon male,
Mhm.
okay? And he has legitimate several businesses. His credit is good. He owns shit. He has accounts. Everything is in his name. Has his own money, taking care of his family, his people, and the female. Okay, there are actual sugar mamas. There are actual cougars. Okay, so don't men have the same and equal power to have and to create the same demands from women?
Absolutely. It's what that individual man's requirements
Going
are
for
that set the
yes,
tone for what kind of women he attracts.
right.
Right? So
Facts.
so the man that's like, look, I want a woman who's gonna take care of me, pay my bills, do blah 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 blah, right? Because I want a boss ass woman. There's things that that man has to do as a man to get that woman. He's
Right.
not just taking care of any old Joe Schmo bum on a
Right.
clock. Like he's not
Exactly.
doing. He gotta be ready for her when she come home. That man is in the kitchen. That man is laying down more than a dick. Okay, he is making sure the grass is cut every week, the pool is clean, so she can come home and jump in it, and there's not a single leaf in that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's, if you can have whatever you want, you just have to become what that person wants,
Right.
or you can't
Yeah.
have that because they're
Yeah.
not looking for
I've noticed that with so many like friends and constituents or whatever, when they were dating, like they were being whatever was needed or whatever was necessary in that specific space at that specific time.
that's
And some of them could have been outlandish, some of them could have been basic, some of them could have been out of this fucking world.
that's the
But
thing.
I mean, they knew that the point of it all was exchange, the reciprocity, the power of service, or whatever it is, supply and demand, point blank, period.
And the more you make a man feel needed, the more he's gonna want to do for you. I'm not talking about I need my rent, I need my bills paid, I need to keep the lights on. If you're being basic and you can't support yourself and keep the
I was
lights
like, why you ain't got your own shit paid
I'm
already?
not talking to you, right? That's not who we're talking to. I'm talking to women who are like, I got my own crib, I got my own car, I got my own this, I got my own that. Okay, that's a
That's
basic
your
thing.
job.
That's basic. That's tier level here. I'm surviving. I'm feeding myself. I have a roof over my head. I have shelter. Like, those are basic things. You don't get points
Yes.
for that, baby. It's 2022. Women are making money from selling their panties and socks and feet pictures, and you never see their face on
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
and men are
Making
too.
millions. There's
Yeah,
people
men
who
are
are
too.
creating content by waking up in the morning and pouring a cup of fucking coffee, making thousands and thousands of dollars a day. Like,
Yes.
so you don't get points for the basic shit. When
Right.
the brain starts to say, okay, I got the groundwork. I'm working on the groundwork, right? I'm either in the process of working on the groundwork. I have a plan, right? I have a plan. When you have the plan, that's when you get the man. That's when he sees you and he's like, oh, all you need is this and that. Okay, I'll help you out.
Mhm.
I'll help you out. This is what I need from my woman, from a woman that's gonna be around me every day. This is how I need her to serve me. And when I find that woman, this is what she gets. This is what you need. I got you. Don't
Mhm.
worry.
Yeah, and then I think that's what's really making most relationships more solid nowadays. The balance and being able to the yin and yang, like whatever wherever I'm lacking thereof, you have that covered, I have it, whatever you don't, like make it make sense. All
Mhm.
right, so what are your thoughts on polygamy?
So when I was with my son's father, we dipped and dabbed in that because I like me a little lady loving every once in a while. I
Variety.
don't
There's nothing wrong with
I'm
variety.
not into any of the other label stuff, but I'm definitely sexual, and I appreciate the beauty of a woman's body and the sensual experiences every once in a while. So I got my little taste every once in a while.
Yeah. Nothing wrong
So
with
with
it.
my son's father, we dipped and dabbed in that, and it just did not work because there was no trust in our relationship. He was not an alpha. He didn't carry the relationship. He couldn't afford to take care of two women. So I was taking us out to eat. He couldn't, you know what I mean? Like there was no, it wasn't the right situation. So
Do you feel like if he was in the right space financially at the time that it could have worked?
no, because mentally he was still not really open to completely and openly sharing his partner. He pretended to be because he wanted that experience.
Until you actually got into that space.
But yeah, but he didn't want me like having a girlfriend. I mean, no man
Right.
really wants their girl to have a girlfriend unless they're into that lifestyle. So
Because
it's either
okay,
you
so
are or you aren't. There's no
when it
gray.
comes but still, like when it comes to polygamy, there it can really be defined to however you choose to define it. It does You don't necessarily have to all be under the same roof. You don't necessarily have to all be in the same bed. You don't
But you
necessarily
all have to be open,
and
honest,
communicative, and
upfront.
yes,
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 and if you
yes,
can't
yes,
do that, if you're not in a place where you're able to do that, and men, if you're not in a place where you're able to afford to take care of now two women, not just one, we
mm,
said what we said about courting costs coins,
mm.
right? It takes coins to court. Now you have two that you're courting.
So why she not courting? We all can court each other though.
I mean, yes, but
Do I have to court both of y'all?
I mean, if you are the man in the relationship, absolutely, because these are two women.
So you're
Listen,
basically
the
saying that
only
men
place
have
on the
to.
planet that ever thinks like that is here, and it's because our sexuality is so open. Other countries aren't like that with their sexuality. They're not, running flags all over the place everywhere in the world. They're not. Like there's still some countries you can go right there to Jamaica, and these motherfuckers will be ready to kill you. You come out and do the wrong shit, say the wrong shit in the wrong place. You understand what I'm saying? It's true. So this is a free space. This country, we're lucky to be here. We're blessed to have this. Not everywhere in the world is like that. So anywhere else you go, the men take care of the women. When a motherfucker got 5 wives, yeah, he taking care of all of them.
Have you
They might watch each other's kids
most definitely?
and wash each other's clothes, but they're not paying no bills. Them
Have
wives,
you
they're
ever
not
thought
making.
about? Have you ever thought about or like actually had like a speed dating night?
I have not yet, but you're like the fifth person that has told me that. You know why I don't want to do
Do
it?
it,
You know why? Not that I don't want to do it. You know why I
and
haven't
you
done
can
it?
have it in different cities.
I haven't done it yet
Have the university pull up, and
because
must be
I
the
need to
business.
make sure that the ladies in these cities have already tasted
Oh, yeah, you're right though. You're
the
right.
blueprint. They're
You're
not
right.
about to sit at no table
You're
that I'm
right.
throwing an event
That's
and
strategic
all this
marketing.
shit
That's strategic marketing because you want to
doing this.
make sure
Yeah,
that they was doing the work before they
yeah,
even get to the
absolutely.
plate or the
So
table.
right now
Yes.
I'm doing a tour right now. That's funny that you say that. My first stop is in Atlanta, July 9th, right? I'm doing a big ass event July 9th. It's called Food Stamps to Six Figure Seminar. I'm bringing a bunch of people with me. Matter of fact, Lexi Blow from Jocelyn's Cabaret, she's our celebrity guest. She's a mother of 3 kids, okay, and made it to TV. That's facing adversity. All right. So if you really
Okay.
want to learn how to date different, level up, boss up, use someone else's wallet to build your business, date the right way, you need to get a virtual ticket. If you're not in Atlanta, if you can't be in the building, it's okay. If you can, there's a few tickets left, go get one. But if you are somewhere else in the world, you can't make it to Atlanta in this short notice, get a virtual ticket, because you do not want to miss this entire blueprint to the boss up.
July 9th, Atlanta, food stamps to
six figures.
Food stamps to six figure. Hey, and she still has tickets available, virtual and in person.
Yes, virtual tickets are still available. In-person tickets are selling, so hurry up and get yours now.
Now, how do they get them? How do they get them? Where do they go? Where's the link?
I do have for you, especially for you, 2 tickets for you to give away on the show, however you please.
Oh,
right.
Shit.
So if you have any people in Atlanta, you're more than welcome.
I do
to give out 2 in-person tickets. There'll be golden tickets for them. They can sit right there in VIP, so it'll be dope.
That's dope.
You can get your tickets at sweet2elite.com. You can go to my Instagram, my TikTok. Any of the links in any of my bios will take you right to my link tree, and you can get yourself a Food Stamps to Six Figures seminar ticket right there.
July 9th, ATL, Food Stamps to Six Figure. Coach Lee, Sweet to Elite, the elites of all elites.
Hello, they different. Because look, it's not a luxury, it's a lifestyle.
Yes, it's definitely a lifestyle. I appreciate you for pulling up seriously and being a part of the Real Right Show and dropping these jewels. Give them some sites, maybe if they want to like do a little bit of research, give them some sites that they can kind of look into.
Okay, so I'm going to give you one site that's going to give you all the sites, okay? It's called sugardaddy.com. It has 2 D's and 2 Y's, okay? Sugardaddy.com. This site breaks down, it's like the Google of all the dating sites. It breaks down every single site. It breaks down what people like about it, how many women versus men, how many men are active, how many fake accounts they catch on there, what the ladies are saying, reviews. Like, listen, you absolutely want to go check it out. It is the blueprint to finding the website that works for you. But let me say, there's no bad site. JesusChrist.com and meet a man with my blueprint. Okay. So as long as you do it through me, with me, and side by side, sis, I got you. I got us.
So we got July the 9th, Atlanta, Food Stamps to Six Figure Conference, virtual and in-person tickets available. 2 tickets, VIP tickets. 2 VIP tickets sponsored from Sweet to Elite.
Yes.
Coach Lee for July the 9th. And you can go to her website, link in bio. She's Sweet to Elite on Instagram, Facebook,
everywhere.
Literally.
Google me. Check out the Google reviews. They lit. Check out the Google reviews. So you can
She's on TikTok. She's doing millions on TikTok. I haven't got there yet, but I'll see her soon, I'm sure.
Millions. We on the way.
It's dope that you have virtual tickets. I think if a lot more entrepreneurs start incorporating this, they will really start building more international clientele, because there are people over here where I'm at that are learning certain shit and they're seeing the information, and now you can see the change in how they're promoting and how they're marketing and how they're doing their reels now. Like, it's just dope to kind of see this international wave going on. Keep all the vibes high frequency, man. And I would love to see you. We definitely will soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to Mexico again soon. I was
just saying. Major shout out to Coach Lee. Shout out to Finesse's Only Club too, because I actually saw her on his show. He's a dope person, Finesse's Only Club. And I was like, damn, she's smart. I was like, both of them smart. I was like, okay, cool. Now let's see what we can do. So I would like to interview him. Maybe he interviewed me on his platform or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Network. Definitely genius beings. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Maybe shout out to you and your team. I appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Sweet to Elite. Let's go. Major shout out to Sweet to Elite. From Sweet to Elite University, July 9th in Atlanta, food stamps to six-figure conference. Make sure y'all tap in. She sponsored 2 tickets. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out who's going to get these 2 tickets. Okay. But what I'm going to do is you're going to have to follow both of us. Okay. On Instagram. All right. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow her on all her platforms. Follow her Facebook page. Yeah, I'm gonna write this shit down. Follow her Facebook page, her Instagram page, okay, and subscribe to her email list. So you gotta be smart to get these tickets, baby. Facebook page, her IG page, and subscribe to her email list on her website. You got an email list on your website, right? Okay, and they can go to your website, and your website is Sweet to Elite University or sweet2elite.com. Okay, so all right. So follow her Sweet to Elite Facebook page, follow her Sweet to Elite Instagram page, go to sweet2elite.com and subscribe to her email list. Okay? And like this YouTube video. Like this YouTube video. So I'm gonna say the rules again one more time because y'all be acting like y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Follow her on Facebook. Follow her on Instagram. Okay. And subscribe to her email list on her website. I should make y'all subscribe to both files, but I know some of my viewers already subscribed to my shit. But y'all already know what time it is, man. Benji, the ruler, Street Sweepers of Mafia, I'm IVNT CEO. We're live in full effect each and every last Sunday of the month. Peace, protection, prosperity.